Ten-nen-nen-nen-nen-nen-nen-nen. Good morning, everyone. I would like to introduce myself. I'm your reporter Alex, and we get along as we go on to the topic. Hmm, did I speak British? I think yes, but never mind. But first, I have a word for you. Try to pronounce it using American, British, and Australian English. Ipalang mo lang ha. No pressure. Let's have the word water. In British, water. In American, water. Just like that. In Australian, water. Did you notice something? Of course, the pronunciation. But there is one more fun fact about English. English has approximately 1.35 billion speakers worldwide. Each year, 4,000 new words are added to the English dictionary. The first English dictionary was written in 1775, which is Johnson Dictionary. Oh, di ba gumagamit ako ng Australian accent? Hi! Australian ba yun? Of course! It's a joke. It's a British. Oh no! Let's go. Next is variety of English. English is clarified as a Germanic language and it began in what is now the British Isles. After years of development, the English language has many varieties in different parts of the world. English is the most widely spoken language in the world. Like most languages, there are varieties of English. The difference is not as prominent as you may see in other languages. Because people today are more modern, they tend to forget old English words as language evolved to a form they understand better in the present time. Different varieties differ in accent, vocabulary, grammar, discourse, social linguistic, and have their respective characteristic in pronunciation such as tone, intonation, spelling, and so on. Next is problem of learning English. Part of the problem in learning a language is that once you learn it, it has to be used for so many different purposes. And each purposes calls for a different variety of language. Some of them has weaknesses in subject of English. It's easy to learn a language, which is why it is also easy to forget. Especially as different languages continue to evolve, even thought English isn't our native language. It's our second languages. So it's important that we study it because we can also use it in the present time. Also, many people have trouble using certain words and even in Filipino languages. There are many varieties, such as here on the picture, as you can see. There are inner circle, outer circle, and expanding circle. The inner circle is ito yung native languages nila. While in the outer circle, ito naman is ang English is kanilang second languages. And the expanding circle, ang English sa kanila ay for foreigner languages. Virtually also countries where English is spoken has their own variety. Sometimes these are very closely related, but other times they can be very different. Actually, every country has the English language, but each one has its own version. For example, in the UK and USA, there are big differences in their English words, starting with the pronunciation and even meaning. The same goes for Australia, where they have different names for food compared to the other country. I give you an example. The example is in America, candy, and in Australia, they called it as lollies. You might think the word mean the same thing, but they don't, because different countries have their own interpretation of the word. How English evolved. So this English is starting. The earliest form of English was known as Old English, which was spoken until around the 11th century, while Middle English emerged after the Norman conquest of 1066, and it was spoken until the late 50th century. Modern English began to develop in the 16th century, and it has continued to evolve since then, since now. We can't really say what will happen to the English language in the future because it's so unpredictable. New words are often discovered. That's why it's important to study it to understand the state of English language when it first started. How English constantly changing? English today is constantly changing languages that has been influenced by a plethora of different cultures and languages such as Latin, French, Dutch, and Afrikaans. English is changing because it now has different versions in various countries. Before, it was mainly in America, England, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. But over time, new versions have emerged in places like China, Philippines, Japan, and others. As the English continues to spread, it will likely grow even more in the future. Next is history of English. English has been the native language of England for over 1,000 years. Due to the various cultural, economic, migratory, and other reasons, the language spread across the world to what became the USA, Canada, Australia, and many other countries. It was also used as the lingua franca in many other places. The English language began with a very small population. As the time goes by, new words seems to develop and also develop to the other country through the use of slang and colloquial terms by the younger generation, which lead to the new words of definition. It expands because of the modern terms. What is lingua franca? Lingua franca is also known as bridge language, common language, trade language, auxiliary language, or linked language. Is a language systematically used to make a communication possible between the group of people. The result was that the variety of English language we hear today are linguistic cousins. Over time, as English spread and evolved in different regions, different forms of English language emerged. These versions are linguistic cousins, all having their origin in the English spoken in England 100 years ago, but having acquired distinctive characteristics in different parts of the world. Next is dialect. A dialect involves not only pronunciation but also different vocabulary and grammar, of course. Due to the colonization of various countries by the Americans, such as in the Philippines, in the past, these countries developed their own dialects and adopted it. This led to the spread of different dialects around the world, influenced by the Americans and other countries where English is a native language. Different countries with the English language have their own way of speaking, called pronunciation, and they assign different meaning to words they discover or study. This is why when someone goes to countries like England, America, or Australia, and they speak English as their communication, they might know the meaning of a word, but the local might correct them because that word has a different meaning there. And that's all for today. I hope you learned something. Stay tuned for the next chapter of this video. If you have any question or suggestion, just send me a message. Thank you.